in our small circle of people doing stand-up comedy in Olomouc, we have two Georges, okay? And George is gonna get on stage, is the second one. So please put your hands together for George the second.
I'm the second. Okay, that's new. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be second in your heart as well, because I'm gonna roast Czech Republic for the first time. There's this thing that is like I say to myself whenever I go to a new country. I know that I cannot complain to the locals about whatever is happening. I'm so fucking nervous.
Roast away.
Listen up, listen up. Okay, so I'm gonna complain about simple petty stuff, okay? So, first of all, you have a beautiful country, you have beautiful nature, you have the mountains and the lakes, and you're doing all the beautiful, like, whatever, waterfalls and there's this weird thing that whenever you're going to the lake during the summer, there's someone waiting like all the year, everything is free. And then you go to Naklo, 150 crowns to park your car. You go to Vikleki, 50 crowns to pay your car. Then you go to Poljograd, the guy was like, man, what the fuck? 75 crowns to pay for the car. It's just random, which is weird, it's okay, but it's weird, but not as weird as the language. So you go to the language and they're like, okay, you can learn the language, it's simple. So you're learning the language and it's like, this word is smrt. Like, as a Greek, a word with no vowels makes no sense. And I'm like, what does this word mean? Like, oh, this word means death. And I'm like, okay. And what is this word? And it's like, this word is smrt. Oh, smirk. And I'm like, what is smirk? And they're like, oh, it's a beautiful mountain, actually. Or a tree. They're a beautiful tree. You can go on a hike. Okay, smrt. Okay. Fuck it, forget it. Okay. Next thing is like I'm going to the bank, so I want to open a bank account, okay? And this international company, so it's like I realize I'm looking down because I'm nervous. Okay, it's an international company, so it's a company from Austria. And they're asking me for my mobile number. And they're saying you need a Czech mobile number. That's a punchline. It's really petty, but I didn't like that. It was an inconvenience. I hated it. That's how petty it gets. Okay, it was an inconvenience. Okay, then eventually, what is foreign police doesn't speak English. What the fuck? Doesn't speak English. Czech post. They will either give you the letter that you have, which is normal, and I accept that. And they will either give you a letter that you have a letter, and you have to go to the post office to give them a letter so you can get the letter. But there are times that they will deliver the letter, and then half a month later they will give you a letter that you have a letter. And when you ask for the letter, they're like, oh, it's already delivered. So we delivered the letter, and then we informed you that you have a letter that we have already delivered. Which brings me to the point where I had a car and I wanted to register it with the I wanted to get a motor insurance. So they told me, you need to get temporary residence. So I'm saying, okay, it's fine. I'm going online, I'm seeing that for the temporary residence, you need to go to the Ministry of Interior. I'm not gonna bore you with the bureaucracy of Czech Republic. I'm going to tell you that I fought it and I won. Keep it in mind. Okay? So, to make, whoever is foreign knows the pain. So, the Ministry of Interior and the temporary residence has 5 major flaws. First of all, it's in a town, if you want to call it the town, it's in Przerov. So it's like, they told me, oh, it's not here, it's in a village. You know, like, okay. 50 kilometers back and forth. It's closed during the weekends, it's only open during office times, you need to go during your work hours, you need to take time off work. You need to, everything online is wrong, the documents they have online are wrong. The registration doesn't work, and you need to go at least 3 or 4 times, which means 150 kilometers back and forth. The whole thing lasts for 6 months. Now you tell me, is it worth it to get this card? And like in every country, you're a foreigner, you need to get a temporary residence. You need your ID. No idea. Okay. You have no idea for your ID. So then eventually I'm getting my card, and they tell me, oh, this is your card, but keep in mind, this is not an ID. Okay. 6 months later of all this, plus, every document that was coming with the post office. So keep it in mind, I have to go back and forth to the post office to pick up the letters, with the letters, to pick up the letter. And then eventually they tell me, this is not an ID number, but you need to do this special thing. Call us on the phone, we'll tell you what to do to get your identity number. Because this document is not really your identity number. I call my friend, and I'm saying, man, They told me, you need to do the specific thing. Call us on the phone, we'll tell you what it is. Now, I want you to guess what the thing is. I don't know, because I didn't do it. I went online, I wrote fake Czech identity number. I want you to understand what a clusterfuck the bureaucracy in Czech Republic is. Where I took this fake number, I wrote it down on a piece of paper, I went to the motor ministry, what is it called? Ministry of Transportation. I wrote all my documents, I wrote my passport, my insurance, my national insurance and everything, and then I wrote this fake number. She put it on the system. I gave her the document that had no ID on it, and she told me, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Found you on the system. Yeah, everything is okay. There you go. Yeah, that's my fight. I had a fight with the bureaucracy, and I won. I've been stopped 5 times by the police. Other reasons. But they told me that I'm registered, everything is perfect, and everything is working. I have one more joke. Can I do the last one? Okay, awesome. So the last joke is like, you know, in Malta they have this thing that they're giving you checks, you know? They're giving you this paper. So the thing is like, I go to the bank and I have like 60 euros in a check. So I go to the bank, like this is a check bank. I'm going inside, the teller like says, how can I help you? Like, yeah, it's fine, like I have this check and I want to cash it. And she's looking at it and she's like, I'm like, what are you doing? This is like, I want the money that is here. I want this paper, has some money in it, I want to cash it. And she's like, I don't know what this is. And then I'm telling her, it's not normal, like, you need to tell me what this is. She's bringing her friend, like her co-worker, and she's like, I'm sorry sir, we don't have this. Czech Republic does not accept checks. The Republic of Czechs does not accept checks. Very cheesy. Thank you very much.